Elisabeth Moss, star and executive producer of Hulu's The Handmaid's Tale, recently shared how she secured a powerful moment, debuting Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor's version, during a pivotal uprising scene in Season 6. It's a rare collaboration between two creative giants, and the result is pure thematic chemistry. Moss has long identified as a Swiftie. She revealed she had dreamed of placing a Taylor Swift song in the show for many years, believing Swift's music would perfectly match certain emotional beats. And the show finally found the perfect spot in episode 9. As both lead actress and executive producer, Moss had both the creative control and personal motivation to pursue this bold musical crossover. This moment not only fulfilled a long-time personal wish, but also highlighted the growing trend of integrating contemporary music icons into television narratives to deepen emotional resonance. Fans of both the series and Swift celebrated the synergy, noting how the carefully chosen track elevated the storytelling. The collaboration also underscores how beloved artists like Taylor Swift continue to influence and inspire storytelling across multiple media platforms, making the moment especially meaningful for Moss and her audience alike. Moreover, this crossover demonstrates the evolving nature of television soundtracks, which increasingly serve as a vital storytelling tool rather than just background music. It reflects how showrunners are tapping into popular culture to create immersive experiences that resonate on multiple emotional levels. For Moss, the integration of Swift's music wasn't just a creative choice, but a personal triumph, blending her admiration for the artist with her vision for the show. To make it happen, Moss sent Taylor Swift a heartfelt letter explaining how the song spoke to the show's themes and impacted the cast. She wrote about the emotional resonance of Look What You Made Me Do and how it embodied the spirit of resistance and reclamation on screen. In a statement, Moss said, "The fact that she said yes was all the feedback that I needed." Swift responded positively and did so quickly, confidently approving the track. This swift approval highlighted Swift's enthusiasm for creative collaborations and her support for projects that align with her artistic vision. Moss's personal approach to reaching out not only demonstrated her passion, but also showcased the power of genuine communication between artists. The collaboration ultimately enriched the show's narrative, creating a memorable moment that resonated deeply with both fans and critics. Beyond just a song placement, it symbolized a meaningful artistic exchange, bridging the worlds of television and contemporary music, and setting a precedent for future creative partnerships. Fans eagerly anticipated the episode, knowing it would deliver a powerful emotional punch, amplified by Swift's iconic track. Additionally, the success of this collaboration has opened doors for other creators seeking to integrate popular music into their storytelling. It also highlights the increasing role of music supervisors and executive producers in shaping the emotional landscape of modern television. The partnership between Moss and Swift exemplifies how mutual respect and shared artistic vision can lead to groundbreaking moments that captivate audiences across mediums. On May 20th, 2025, the climactic uprising unfolds in episode 9. As Moss's character, June Osborne, leads a red-robed rebellion, the full re-recorded version of Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor's version, plays.
I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh!
The song underscores June's defiance. "I don't like your kingdom keys, they once belonged to me," echoing themes of revenge, self-empowerment, and wrath. The producers and cast described that scene as perfectly matched, with the song serving as its sonic backbone. The carefully timed crescendo of Swift's vocals elevated the tension and emotional impact, turning the sequence into an unforgettable television moment. Fans and critics alike praised the fusion of visual storytelling with Swift's evocative music, noting how the track amplified the narrative's intensity and June's character arc. This blending of music and drama exemplified how a well-chosen song can transform a scene from powerful to iconic, resonating long after the episode aired. This marks the first major placement of a track from Reputation, Taylor's version, on television. Taylor Swift began re-recording her early albums in 2020 after she lost ownership of her masters. Since then, fans have heard reworked songs from Fearless, Red, Speak Now, and 1989. The use of Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor's version, in the show has excited fans and fueled rumors that the full Reputation, Taylor's version, album might be released soon. Many listeners see this as a sign that Swift is close to finishing her re-recording project. Industry insiders point out that Swift's timing is very strategic. By releasing her re-recorded songs alongside media events like this TV show, she keeps her music relevant and in the public eye. This helps her reclaim artistic control and continue building her brand. It also introduces her new versions of songs to audiences who may not be familiar with her earlier work. The synergy between the show and Swift's music campaign shows how artists can use multiple platforms together to reach more people. This approach highlights Swift's leadership in the music industry's ongoing battle for ownership rights. Her work encourages other artists to think carefully about how they manage their music and rights. Overall, this move strengthens her position as both a creative artist and a businesswoman, showing that music and television can combine to create powerful cultural moments. The pairing feels loaded with symbolism. The Handmaid's Tale centers on female oppression and revolt. Swift's song, with its sharp edges and declaration of vengeance, resonates as a feminist anthem. Observers have noted its placement comes amid recent political comments from former President Trump criticizing Swift, adding a layer of cultural subtext. Many Swifties saw the moment as a symbolic rebuke. Swift meets dystopia meets resistance, all on screen. The convergence of these elements amplifies the scene's power, transforming it into a cultural statement beyond the story itself. It reflects broader conversations about women reclaiming their voices and power in both art and society. This moment not only advances the show's narrative, but also connects with contemporary social issues, making it profoundly relevant. Fans and critics alike praised how the song's message dovetailed perfectly with June Osborne's fight for freedom, reinforcing the idea that art and activism can intersect meaningfully. The moment sparked widespread excitement across fan communities and social media platforms. Swift's dedicated fandom immediately recognized the emotional impact of hearing her newly re-recorded version of Look What You Made Me Do, woven seamlessly into a major television show. Fans flooded Reddit and Twitter with reactions, sharing clips and dissecting how perfectly the song amplified the intensity of June Osborne's rebellion. Even trolls and critics, often quick to dismiss such crossovers, found themselves praising the scene's sharp editing, the boldness of the creative choice, and Moss's visionary leadership as both lead actress and executive producer. Discussions exploded on sites like Decider and The Daily Beast, with many agreeing that the sequence set a new standard for integrating music into narrative television. For Moss and her creative team, the response confirmed that when crafting an obstacle course of cinematic tension, building it around Look What You Made Me Do was a masterstroke. The song not only elevates June's character arc, emphasizing themes of defiance and reclamation, but it also mirrors Swift's own narrative of taking control and rewriting her story. This fusion of music and storytelling created a cultural moment that resonated deeply, cementing the scene as a standout in both the series and Swift's musical journey. From an admirer's letter to an on-screen revolution, Moss's journey to soundtrack The Handmaid's Tale with Swift's vocals highlights how genuine intention drives creative synergy. It's a story of fandom, artistic respect, and thematic precision. And it's a reminder: The right song at the right moment can amplify emotion, deepen meaning, and build cultural resonance long after the credits roll.